Hey guys, so for the latest version of the firmware, some users get some problem of honing. The hot end were honing, but it were giving the big noise. So today I will show you how to fix it. First, go to the LCD menu and then check with configuration, advanced settings, then move it to TMC drivers, and this is the solution. Try to adjust the value of that. So now I will show you this problem at first. Motion and auto home. As you can hear, the hot end is hitting the left side and it is causing the big noise. So go configuration, advanced settings, TMC drivers. First, set the driver current. For access, I suggest you set it to 650. Decrease it, and the y-axis, z-axis, and the extruder should be 700. Okay, done. Sensitiveness honing. For access, I suggest you set it to 100, both in y-axis. Before that, I suggest you test at first. If it success, then start the setting. If it doesn't work, then try to adjust until it working. Motion, auto home. Okay, now you can see the pointer honing is smooth and silent than before. So it means working. And I need to point out, if you set this value too high, then it will causing the honing fail. Okay, so first I will try to move the hot end to the left, to the central, so you can check it more clear. Okay, I will try to set it to 180. See what will it happen. Three, two, one, go. As you can see, the hot end doesn't hone to the left side. it means homing failed. So don't set it too high, it will causing the homing fail. Too low, it will causing the bigger noise. So set a correct value at the correct range is very important. If you want to get a better homing status, you can try to test it fair times with different value. Then you can get the best result. Okay, now I need to saving the setting. Try to create store settings. Now the problem solved out, and I need to point out this pointer is running at the 2.0.503 version firmware. This solution suitable for all the version firmware. Okay, so we are go ahead to the LV sensor. As you can see, the LV sensor is not there are no LED now. It means the LV sensor didn't get any power from the printer. So the problem is the cable. It could be the cable loose, so it causing this problem. Okay, as you can see, this is the Bltouch cable. We need to check 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 3 pins. All 3 pins need to insert deep enough and not loose. Then tie it and put it to the correct port. The LV sensor will working again. And how to check the LV sensor with the faster method? Configuration, advanced settings. Oh, sorry. Okay, there, Bltouch manual. So this manual supports fair commands for that. First, reset it. If it on the blinking or other alarm status, then it will reset at first. Store it, deploy it, try it again. Then try self-test. Okay. So if on this tester the sensor doesn't raise up or the drop, it means maybe the cable is not all tight. Maybe one of the pin loose. So try to disassemble this part and check all of the cable is tight enough. And another side, if just this pin can't go up and drop, try to check the pin is bent or not. If you find the pin, this one, if it's bent and it can't come through this hole, then you need to use your finger, try to straighten it a bit, then it can work again. Okay, the next question, does ER20 support Bltouch or the 3D touch? The answer is yes. As you can see, this part is 3D touch. We have instead this part and it's working. But the key point is check with the cable. The cable you can find the summary on our phone. Then you will be clear about the summary. Make sure the cable is the pin is correct. Then it will working. Otherwise, it doesn't work. So be careful about that. Hi, if you find the pin where the probe of the sensor doesn't drop or raise up, try to check the top screw. You can adjust it to improve this problem. The top screw. If you also find the nozzle is is higher than the probe. When the probe is dropped to the top, then you can adjust the top screw to make the probe higher than nozzle. About more question about the every sensor, you can go to our phone to get more details and solution. Now I want to talk about the Babystep Z test feature. I think this feature is very useful for the new user, because when you try to bed leveling and level the probe offset, then it may cause a little difference because your slice setting may set 0.2 or 0.3 millimeter for first layer. So they give a little difference. So the Babystep Z support you do some turning for your bed leveling. And how to use it? The Babystep Z test feature will only works when it's on the printing. Now you can see there are no manual for Babystep Z. So first you need to try to print it. For example, I'm using this file. Okay, about the Babystep Z, how to use it. Go to Turn, you will find Babystep. Now I will increase it very high. So the filament will not attaching to the bed. You can see there are no filament can attach it. So now I depress it. You can use your eye to focus on it. Until it can attach to the bed. Okay, so now my eye focus on the bed. I can see the filament is attaching to the bed. As you can see, some lines is attaching to the bed. So this feature is very useful for the new user. If your slide setting didn't, your slide setting will not change the first lower height, then I suggest you try to store the setting to the pointer. And how do that? Back to the menu and configuration and store setting, then it will setting the new value to the probe offset. So it will always working. Some user feedback. The left side of the gantry and it's not the same as the right side gantry. Maybe here is lower than here. Maybe here is lower than there. So how to calibrate it is the key point. And I will show you my experience about that. First thing, go to LCD menu, motion and movie axis, movie Z. Okay, before that you need to hone it at first because this pointer is already honing, so I can using this feature. If you didn't hone it, so you need to hone it at first, then use this. I set it to 182. Oh, okay, double 2. Okay, so now it reached to the point I set. Now just auto home. Then waiting for it honing finished. Okay, now it's only finished. Go to motion and disable stables. Okay, now we move another side. Okay, it's hard to check the screw. Okay, to this. Okay, as you can see, there are two screws and this side, both of them. So W2 is have four screws to tighten the coupling and between the lead screw and the stable models. So how to do that? First thing you need to check with this. Try to loosen it a bit. If you set it too tight, then the axis movement will be sticking with some points. Okay, so the second thing is using the toolkit. Using the toolkit, lose it 1, 2, 3, 4. Lose it, then you can go another round, another side, and check the head of it. If it, for example, this side is lower than this side, then you need to push it a bit until then it's all level and tight this screw. When it is finished, then it means access gantry is leveling finished. And I need to expand the latest version of the firmware, the Calibrate Gantry. This feature only used if you have a point many points and it's on sync, then you can use this feature. And for that firmware, I think their expand is not clear. My suggestion is end at here. Use the T-nut. Use the T-nut tight the end to here, so it can boom at the same head, so it will level your gantry. Okay, so that's all for the printer. Okay, sorry. Still have another thing. When we are using the printer, the Z-axis, we need to keep an eye with the printer. You can use the grease to oil the lead screw, the both sides. So with this method, it can move very smooth and no big noise. It can increase the axis smoothly. Okay, so that's all for this video. See you guys next time.